Hey guys, Drifter here. As you've seen from the thumbnail and the title of this video down below, I did find a way to cheat in Warzone and guarantee myself bot lobbies almost every single game. The cheat that I did manage to figure out allowed me to get very easy bot low skill lobbies about 2/3 of the time, and the other 1/3 of the time it wasn't ultra low skill, but it was still lower skill than normal, or at least my normal, so it was comparatively easy for me. And it does seem to not just skip skill-based matchmaking. You're not just removing skill-based matchmaking, but you're actually going the other way back down into low KD territory and getting very easy first-time players that have no idea what's going on. For example, here's a game that I got using this trick. The median kill-death ratio in the lobby was 0.72, which is way far down the bell curve from normal. That is like about as low as it's going to get. We got 5th place just by rushing and slaying out as hard as we could with reckless abandonment of anything safe or smart or tactical, just going balls out, aggressive, not even caring. And the majority of the players that I ran into had no idea what's going on. Most of them were very, very clueless. They were getting smashed and it was very, very easy. However, I did notice that there were some very sweaty players in this lobby that were doing things very unlike the rest of them. And I know there's a random variance here, but based on a lot of things that I can't really talk about, it appears that they are also aware of this cheat and abusing it for their own purposes, be it their own entertainment or perhaps content creation. Some of you are probably very excited by this. You don't like skill-based matchmaking, or you just want to play casual, or you kind of want it to go back to the old random lobbies, and that's great, and I totally understand you. Maybe you're even excited to go and smash some bad kids on occasion, but I still don't think it's good news. That might sound like good news to you that there's a way to cheat, but it's really bad news, because if everybody finds out how to do this, then the lowest skilled lobbies in Warzone are going to be comprised of probably half, really bad or new players, and half like really sweaty tryhards and content creators trying to pump their stats. And it's not going to be fun for the content creators because they're going to have to actually fight other content creators equally sweaty as themselves. And it's definitely not going to be fun for the people caught in the middle, the low skill players, because they're just going to get annihilated. It's not going to be good. If the entire community finds out how to do this cheat, I think it could ruin Warzone, and it can definitely ruin competitive Warzone, which is something that I wanted to talk about quite a bit in today's video. I think one of the biggest problems with this isn't necessarily the casual community doing it, or if some content creator wants to say, bruh, I got 40 kills. It's still unethical, but not the end of the world. Right now, Call of Duty hosts big Warzone tournaments pretty frequently. They have official ones that the pro teams host, or charity events. There's smaller ones going on all the time. Warzone tournaments are very hot. There are people that make a living off of their winnings from Warzone tournaments, if not just make a living from the views from the tournaments themselves. And having a cheat that allows you to put not only yourself, but your entire squad into ultra low skill lobbies effectively allows you to cheat in the tournament and cheat other people out of their winnings. Using this trick, I could very consistently put myself in a top 5 or top 3 position, if not number 1, if I really wanted to. If I got all of my sweaty friends on board, put ourselves in the worst lobby possible, we could slay out and get 50 plus kills a game like no problem. I really don't want to see that happen, and my major concern is that this may already be happening. I'm going into conspiracy land here. I make fun of you guys a lot on skill-based matchmaking and proof, and I'm really hard on proof and election results and stuff like that. So I'm kind of going off of my norm. But I will say that I've had a lot of people send me versions of the cheat that I discovered. They've sent partial steps, complete steps, whole steps. Some people sent me video examples. Some people have claimed various content creators are doing various things, or streamers are cheating, and a lot of claims and rumors going around. But the scary thing is that there are clearly people in the community, very good, very competitive people, that know how to do this. So at the very least, there is a small but tight-knit group, an Illuminati, a cabal, goblins under the bridge, you might say, of people that want to abuse this to their own advantage. I don't know how far, how wide, or how far spread it's going to be. And I was even reluctant to make a video about this because, again, I don't want the cheat to go public. And if you haven't noticed by now, I'm not planning to tell you guys how to do this. Absolutely not. 0%. The facts on this video are basically, dude, trust me, bro, which is the worst kind of facts that I can offer. But if I show you the facts, I ruin my favorite game. I have to destroy something I love in order to show the truth, which is not a position that I want to be in. So in today's video, instead of giving you a tutorial to how to put yourself in bot lobbies every single time, instead, I just want to let you know that this is happening and that some people may be using this to cheat to their advantage. I do not think that this cheat is easy to detect or prove, so those of you with your internet sleuthing out there would probably have a very hard time figuring out exactly how this works. I personally looked at some other streamers and creators that I was suspicious of, and again, given the nature of the cheat and how hard it is to detect, it basically turned up nada on my end. Instead of showing you the cheat, what I decided to do was send all of my information directly to Activision. So not only my opinions, which you've heard in this video, but also very specific details on how to replicate this cheat for almost anybody is now in Activision's hands, and they're forwarding it to somebody somewhere in some dev team, hopefully to fix it. And what I'm genuinely hoping happens is that Activision is able to patch this and make the game normal again before the whole community comes out. It almost feels irresponsible of me to even make a video like this. I usually avoid cheats like the plague. It's not nice, it's not fun. I would rather lose than win by cheating. God, that's like a quote from Wonder Woman 84. It's true though, I'm not big onto that. I've never have been on my channel showing people how to glitch or hack or anything. And I do 100% realize that by coming out and saying, hey guys, there's a way to get easy lobbies. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but it's totally real. There's thousands of people that are going to spend all day and all afternoon digging and trying various things, and eventually somebody will probably find something, and whether it's believed or shared widely or not will depend almost entirely on Reddit and Twitter, probably, or YouTube. But then there is the other danger, the danger of the people that already know how to do this. That group seems to be slowly expanding over time. The knowledge exists. The knowledge is there in our community, but it's below the surface. It's like at the very bottom of the lake, but it's bubbling. And I have a feeling that within 1 week, maybe 2, somebody else is going to be the first to kind of crack this and post YouTube videos, and the whole game's going to go down the toilet for a couple of weeks. So I would rather be ahead of the curve and be here to tell you that there are cheaters out there playing in lobbies they don't belong in, and also be ahead of the curve and hopefully give Activision a head start at patching this so that it doesn't become a big problem in the future. And that's it. I'm not going to tell you guys anything about it. No hints, no little tips, no nothing to micromanage or analyze or back out or subtle little messages to search for in this video. I will, at the very end of the video, offer a different opinion, that I think the state of Warzone is a bit rough right now, and that's putting it lightly. The DMR meta and the Diamati meta and the MAC-10 meta are very difficult to deal with. Even in the bot lobbies that I was playing in with people that were extraordinarily bad at Call of Duty, when you have guns like the Diamatis that delete people instantly or in one burst, or the DMR-14, which is a 2-tap headshot with minimal recoil, even really bad players could just lay waste to me with relatively minimal effort. I didn't win any of these games, mostly because I was playing stupidly aggressive because it was amusing, but also because if I make one mistake, even a really bad player can just delete me. So I think that my initial opinions on this were wrong. I did the guide videos showing people how to do it, and it actually felt, I don't know, I thought I was being smart YouTuber-y, like I'm gonna make this content, I'm gonna get these views, do this thing, and about the time the videos and guides came out, people saw it and the game is kind of ruined now. It's not fun, it's hard to play, so I kind of want to go the opposite of that. I don't want to just point out broken, busted stuff and make the game that I enjoy most less fun to play. I'm really hoping that in the next couple of weeks we get some reasonable nerfs to the Type 63, the DMR-14, the Renettis, not the Renettis, the Diamatis, probably the Diamatis more than those. My God, those things delete people like they don't even exist. And maybe even the MAC-10. The MAC-10 is pretty dadgum strong. It's not the crazy strong. It's not the most broken of that bunch, but it's really hard to compete with a lot of times. And I feel like Raven or Infinity Ward or Treyarch or whoever's running the show now for Warzone needs to take a serious look into patching the game because it's in a rough state. A lot of content creators I know are kind of not wanting to play right now. But, well, you know, they're very high skill, so they're going to complain about their skill matching, but also the fact that every fight is a Diamati fight. It's just like delete or be deleted. It's like playing hardcore Warzone, and that's a little bit less fun. It takes some of the fight out of the gunfight, and it becomes sort of an insta-pick game, which I don't enjoy very much. And I'm just really hoping that they get that patched because as I'm winding down on the reviews for Cold War, I think I've only got 8 or 9 guns left, maybe less than that. I've got 7 guns left, I think, to review. That won't be the end of in-depth for Cold War or the end of multiplayer for Cold War for that matter, but I'm going to start shifting my focus back to Warzone, and when I do that, I would like for Warzone to be in a good state. Fun, playable, good balance. not cheaters, not people reverse boosting down to the very bottom of the lobbies. And I'm just hoping maybe I sent my little email in time that when the patch comes out that we assume will nerf the DMR and other things, that this bot lobby thing also gets fixed. And that's kind of all I got for today's video. I totally know that I'm rambling a bit. Usually I have everything like sorted and like a list of topics and like a breakdown, and not quite a script, but like a guide so I can stay on point. But I literally just finished testing everything and confirming everything and sending the data off, so I'm pretty much speaking directly from my heart today, which is why I'm rambling. So either way, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, or check out any of my other channels. They're all linked down there below in the description. Griffer out.